Ladies and gentlemen, lads and lasses, non-binary masses, welcome back to another Skylander Honesty Half Hour, episode 3. Last episode we did high 5. If you don't know what Honesty Half Hour is, I spin a wheel and a random Skylander is chosen for me, and I play that Skylander for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then give them my honest review and rate them from a scale from 1 to 5 stars. And I will now be spinning the wheel, and don't mind me for being upside down. This is what I should be doing. I'll be doing this from now on. And here we are. I have the wheel right on me right now, and I will now be spinning. Who's it gonna be? Camo! Oh, this will be a fun one. Now I'm pulling up my Skylanders, of course, but let it be known that this is the Wii U version of Skylanders SSA. And so this will not have... I haven't even finished this. This is, so for those who didn't know, there is a Wii U version for Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, but it only came out in Japan. So, if y'all are a bit annoyed, and I don't think you should be annoyed, by the Japanese voice actor, I'm sorry, but at the same time I'm not sorry because kind of seems silly to get a little too angry over Japanese voice acting, or just like regional voice acting in general. All right, the game should be picked up. I will now be opening. I'll now be grabbing Camo really quick. I did like playing Camo a bit in Swap Force Series 2. Thornhorn Camo. Crazy how hold on, I'm looking for him while I talk. I hate how like only Camo was the only one that got a Series 2 repos in Swap Force. I mean, Ramshow and Warnado had gotten Lightcore variants, but didn't really help. Did not really help that only Camo was the only one who got a Series 2 variant. I hated most of the Series 2 variants, or Series 3, right? Like Mega Ram Spyro and Anger's Awake Gilgrunt. Those were not needed. They weren't needed because like they had already got a repos. So I was, and you know, I think Whamshow and Voodoo should have got him. Boomer should have gotten him. Could have been the Giants, the new characters from Giants like Sprocket and like for Sprocket off Series 2. Why didn't Fright Rider get a Series 2? Unbelievable. It's really unbelievable how like they chose their variants. Like I understood Pop Fizz getting a Series 2. I understood Jetpack getting a Series 2, but them getting a Series 3 after that. Come on. Come on. Unbelievable. So I'm gonna start the timer now. About like 28 minutes, or no, 25 minutes. We're starting the timer now. I have not finished my SSA run, but it should be perfect anyway. So I believe I went. Yeah, it's all in kanji. I went top half of Camo. In the Swap Force one, for a Series 2, I went his bottom path where he has the watermelons. Camo was a Skylander I really wanted as a kid as well. Like, there are so many characters I wanted as a kid. Camo was definitely one of them. He was by far the coolest dragon. By far the coolest dragon. But upon playing him, he was alright. He was alright. Alright. The oil rig. So yeah, I lost most of my file. Like I had already got this game done. I had finished this game last month, and then I lost all my files. I didn't lose my Skylander files though. I'm very glad that I did not lose my Skylander files at all. And I'm currently like trying to finish up this and Swap Force at the same time. So yeah, Camo. Camo has a pretty basic primary. His soul gem I think is cool though. I think he had one of the better soul gems in SSA. Mainly because it was not only a protective barrier, but it could also heal you if you had it up to 3. Like that. So I don't think it lasted long. Spell pump. Ba-ba-bum. Yeah, I think the barrier was cool. The barrier is cool. And then his secondary. This is I went top half for him. The firecracker watermelon, so dragon fruit. This it tickles the brain for the way it explodes. It tickles the brain. Tickles the brain. And by the way, the time I'm recording this, the Robo episode should have came out yesterday, but it was also my brother's birthday. So that's also great. It was my brother's birthday. Don't mind me getting the chest here. No, I don't really need it, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have a chest. Oh, you know what? One thing I gotta say, they didn't lip sync, right? They didn't lip sync the voices at all for the cutscenes. They dubbed over them. God, man, both Eon, everyone's voice is so. It's not that their voice is bad. It's just I'm so bothered by the lip sync issue that the game had. They couldn't bother to do lip sync. And as well as like they didn't bother doing. They also didn't bother doing a regional transport. Like this probably would have done well if they brought it over to US. I do wonder though as well, because apparently I've learned that like this game was really popular in America. It was a phenomenon, but then over in Europe it wasn't. It wasn't. I don't think people talked about it as much. There are YouTubers out there who make Skylander content that are from Europe. I think Crypt Crusher is one of them. But that's the only one I could think of, so I don't know. Okay. I also know this series isn't gonna get like crazy viewage. I don't really think I have an audience that is into Skylanders or cares that much. Most of my both my audience, most on Twitch and YouTube, seem to be they have mainly followed me for fighting games, but I haven't like done fighting games in such a long time. And now that my arcade stick is not like it's out of commission for the moment, I don't know when I'll be properly getting it back into it. Ow. I got access to the 2xKO beta though, and I pulled it up. I only played a little bit because I played a lobby a lot in the first time I played the beta. A lobby's still fun. I just like I need to figure out how to. I just need to relearn the game, for one, and for two, I gotta figure out my keyboard setting. I'm either playing on keyboard or controller. I actually have not used his third move. His third move is the watermelon. Like, yeah. So like, if they try to attack, I'm shielded. You motherfuckers, that is. Hold on. Shoot. Yeah, it shields me. Oh, and since I'm hurt. Yeah, look at that. 5 health per tick. I'm supposed to save the fish, dudes. I just realized I have not saved the fish guys at all. Oh no, I'm doing poor at my job. This though, that's great. I don't know where I'm supposed to aim that. I don't remember. So save that fish. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to save all. When did I save the first guy? I don't care about these dudes. It's just my job. It's just been forced on me as my job. These were the undead spell pumps, by the way. If I remember, these were what the undead spell. They cast tactical lasers. Here, let me. Alright. Yeah. I cast tactical laser. Exterminate. I miss this franchise so much. I really want them to bring it back somehow. I thought about like how they do like the Lego games where they okay. One thing about like the secondary with the firecracker vines is like they're not great up close. That is a problem. They're not great up close. What's the last dude? Over there, man. I don't like these fishes, man. I don't like them at all. There are too many fishes in Skylanders. Need to start grilling them. Lather them in teriyaki sauce. I think, like, you know how in, like, the Lego games, how they would, like, you could collect them, you know? And you would have, like, a whole roster that you could go around during, and play in free roam or in free roam, or, the free play in story mode. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Am I supposed to take this? I don't know where to take this. I know I'm skipping a lot of the chests, but I don't really need them. I'm supposed to take the bomb. I don't know where to take the bomb. What's the problem? Oh, in here. Yeah. Completely forgot. Yeah. So, dude, I really want to work on it. That was like my dream as a kid, to work on the Skylander games. Like, be a character designer for Skylanders. I miss it. I miss it so much. Though, I guess now, like, I still think I'm just a quack at this point when it comes to Skylanders. Because everyone will always give me a look whenever I bring it up. It doesn't matter if it's in a call or not. I can tell when you are raising an eyebrow. And that's why I keep to myself. And even still, when making these videos, it's yeah, I keep to myself. I like Skylanders, but I don't want to like force it on people or bring it up. Even like when talking to Bud or Crab, who seem to be the most familiar with the stuff and have enjoyed it in their childhood, it wasn't like a main priority. So it's very difficult to talk about it. You know, I'll get Dino Ring, Soul Gem. Who knows? Maybe next episode is Dino Ring. We'll have Dino Ring in the next episode. In the future, I also want to redo the Robo episode. Not... Maybe like after... If we get to episode 100, past episode 100, I'm going to go in and redo some of the episodes that I messed up, including Robo. Because I think I did Robo unfairly, and I didn't have him, like... I didn't have his abilities maxed out at all. It sucks. It sucks that, where the vines go? Got weird. Okay, the weird nautiloids. There was? I can't remember his name. It was Neon something, but there's the dude who was like who was writing his own story on like what Skylander 7 could be and how it could play. If I ever have the opportunity to make a new Skylanders game, I'm bringing him onto the team as the storyboard, as the story director, or whatever the role is. It's just like, I don't know, I might just like make, like, I really do like Skylanders. And I still like fantasize about like new characters and what characters I would want to see and types of play styles I'd like. hell, I would even like if I made a new Skylander. If I was like in charge of a new Skylander game, there would be some characters I would rework and reimagine as well that didn't get loved the first time, including like specifically like Jetvac and Sprocket. Those dudes were so ass, or like they were treated unfairly. Jetvac and Sprocket are characters that deserve a second chance in gameplay. Because I grew up playing Sprocket a lot. I liked Sprocket. I loved the turret mechanic she had. And I loved that she could ride a tank. But like playing her now, and I acknowledge this. I do acknowledge this now. And I never did before, crazy enough, was like, she's jank. She's sadly jank, and I understand why people consider her as like the worst Skylander, or at least one of the worst Skylanders ever. But I can't help but like have a soft spot for Sprocket because she was like one of the first she was like one of the first Skylanders I got to play in my Giants playthrough, and one of the few tech Skylanders that I actually enjoy, or like actually like one of my favorite tech Skylanders. Not that like I hate the tech element. I just have a bias like when it comes to the element characters. Like, oh, I love Sugar Happy, but I like every Skylander from the magic element. I have a magic bias. Like, most of my favorite Skylanders are from the magic element. Besides, like, Spyro. I think I like everyone in the magic element. Speaking of magic, I think I like everyone in the magic element besides Spyro. I don't hate Spyro. I just don't like his kit. Which I completed the Spyro's Adventure. I even completed this Spyro's Adventure run with Spyro mainly by himself. Yeah, so so the problem with Firecracker Vine is like you need to be at a certain distance for it to be efficient. And then you have this where it doesn't even kick in. Like you have to be at a distance. You have to be at a very specific distance for it to work. Whatever happened to like the old Spellpunks? Like I like the new Spellpunks, right? Like the Superchargers, like the Swap Force Spellpunks. Like they had the best design, but like up until like the Water Spellpunk or like the Fire Spellpunk. No, actually no. Fuck the Fire Spellpunks. Wait, no, they're in Imaginators. I just remembered. Whatever to those dudes, you know? There's Ignitors, Ignitors, Igniter. I never got his name right. I will never get his name right. So yeah, Camo's efficient at a certain distance. That's what I've noticed. It wasn't like that in. Oh God. It's every time as well. It's going to be like this every episode. It's going to be like the high five episode. It's going to be like every episode. I just die. This is Honesty Half Hour, where half the time I just die. So, god damn. I don't mean to die. I just suck. It's a skill issue. It's a straight up skill issue. Truly. I'm getting rid of these cannons. Get these grease stains. What's was? Oh, there's a legendary treasure. But yeah, like there. Yeah, I think that seems to be a con with Camo. He's good. He's a very high burst of damage. This is great. His watermelons are good if you time it right. It's a good defense. But he's really efficient at like only one specific distance. Also, not like my thing isn't triggering. Like, I'm trying to like do my soul gem. My soul gem's not coming out. very good at a specific distance. It is weird. Not bad, I understand. Like, you can't just be, like, busted at all. You can't be busted at every direction. Or, like, in range. Though there is, like, I can't wait to get to Jetpack. Because, it's also with Jetpack, right? With Jetpack, I remember hearing, like, Jetpack was designed to be a melee character, right? And that's why they made the whole vacuum stuff. But because he was going to be part of the starter pack, they had to redesign him as a ranged character because they already had Shri Rex in the starter pack, and like they could say like we can't have two melee characters, which I find that dumb. Right, because you had Cinder in the starter pack as well. I remember very well that Cinder was also in the starter pack. I think I played Cinder the most out of everyone in that starter pack. T-Rex, like, most of the Giants were, like... I let my brother play all the Giants, and I didn't really mind. Like, I definitely had some Giants I liked, like Thumpback and Oddhead, but I let my brother play most of them, besides Bouncer. But yeah, like... I find that very dumb. And if you wanted a ranged character, like, you could have done Podface. He was already, like, in the 3DS starter pack. He was probably he was a way better decision. I think, like, people would have liked Podface, and y'all could have, like, kept Jetpack as a... You could have kept Jetpack as a melee fighter. Like, I think the idea of having a melee fighter with the air suction is way better. I did hear that his Superchargers variant, though, his Superchargers version makes his whole kit and playstyle 10 times better. So if I do get the Hurricane Jetpack, before I do make it to regular Jetpack, that's going to be quite a comparison. I still need to max out my Superchargers. I need to redo my Superchargers playthrough, and I need to max out, like, money max my Superchargers, which there is not really an efficient or proper way to do so. And it is annoying. I don't know how to make money efficiently in Superchargers. I know how to level max efficiently in Superchargers, but I don't know how to money max. And that is going to be a problem, because I don't want to sit through and grind a bit more than I need to for all those characters. Especially Pop Fizz. I already know where I'm going to rate Big Bubble Pop Fizz before we even get to that, like, episode. Oh yeah. These scenes where you rebuild the Core of Light is amazing. Like, getting all the pieces for the Core of Light is pretty great. It says we got 5 minutes left, so I'm going to go and do his heroic challenge. Which maybe I should have done that from the start, but I wanted to get some levels done as well, just to, like, just because I want to get this game done. Yeah, there's double trouble. Alright, CAMO. Punch. Oh shit, I don't know what she's saying. I don't know what the goal is actually. Oh shit. Wait, I don't know what the goal is actually. Is it just... Oh, I don't know what the goal is. Ring, 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 ring. Yeah. What are y'all thoughts on CAMO, you know? I think everyone's... I think CAMO's one of the coolest dragons. So, oh, okay, I see. I gotta get through the gates. So, okay, I don't know who you got. Dude, what the hell is that Cyclops? He looks traumatized. I think by the time this video came out, like one or two YouTube shorts of killing the immortal should have been out by now. And then I do have a project I've been trying to work on and get done. And that includes, hopefully, I'm hoping that crab will help me with this project. I'm not gonna talk about what, I'm gonna be very secretive about this project specifically because of oh shit, damn, screw those zombies. Who are you two? I don't like you. Yeah, I'm trying to get a project done that's been kind of in my to-do list for months now. It's shit. Help, need help. Okay. It's this one. Okay. We got a minute left. Help. What the heck happened to some of these villains? Like, you know, like, there's like, over the past 6 years, you know, there's so many villains and enemies you go against. What happened to some of them, right? Like, you have like the imps that were in both SSA and Giants, and then they kind of like vanished completely in... Oh my god, okay, I see. I see. Oh shit, I actually did mess up earlier. I messed up again. Okay, well, you know, this is what happens. This is... I messed up. My fault. I could have done this so much sooner. Oh, I don't even know where the portal is. I am actually dumb. Ah, it was this one. These stupid portals. No! Why did you moan, Kelly? That is enough. We are running out of time though, so I'm going to stop the timer. Yeah, we only had like a minute left. We weren't gonna get that done anytime soon. But yeah, I'm gonna cut back to the camera where I'm just Biggie Smalls. So 1 second. So when it comes to Camo, I think he's got a really fun kit. I love the use of fruits and veggies, fruits that he uses. Right, with the watermelon field. The watermelon feels great defense. It's explosive when it does hit, and I think I didn't really talk about his bottom path that much, but because I run his bottom path to kind of complement his Wow Pow in the Series 2 variant. He has the watermelons are really great. They're really big. Hell, like they're probably like some good defense, some great defense for him. And then his top half that I went for SSA and that you just saw me use, is also very good. It's really great damage. But it sucks close range, and that's where Camo fails at. Camo fails in close range spectrums. Like you have to kite him, but you try to kite him, but then two of his moves, the watermelons and the firecracker vines, they both kind of put you to a complete stop, and it disables you from trying to get away. Now I think in later games though, when you have to jump, this isn't really an issue because you can throw at the firecracker vines and then just jump out of the animation, and it cancels, and it doesn't cancel at all. It's real great. But for SSA and Giants, it's not like that at all. But I mean, that's really his only con. His only con is just really just a normal standard thing. It's not even his fault. It's not his fault really. Like not every character is going to be good at close range, and not every range character is going to be great in close range. And I'm glad that there's plenty of characters out there that have their faults. His soul gem is I don't know why it wasn't triggering at all, but his soul gem is really great. I think it's better in the later games, though. At least to me, that's how it felt. Because he was only healing 5 health per tick, and it was very slow. I think he heals about like 15 in Swap Force. We're gonna have to check that after this. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's all the time we got. Thank you everyone for coming to the Honesty Half Hour. I'm very happy that I'm doing this series, no matter like if people are judging me or not. I'm very glad I get to express my likes more than I already do. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do fighting games. I can't wait to do the YouTube shorts. Even if I'm going to have a very mixed audience who might like my stuff for this, but they aren't going to like it for that. It's whatever. I do my best to just do variety content. And if if you do enjoy my content, then you enjoy me. And if you enjoy me, then it's worth sticking around. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. No more rambling. Hope you all have a good one. Hasta la vista. Ciao. Sayonara. Adios. Goodbye. And have a good one. Peace. So hey, this is Jam after making this video. I realized I did not give my rating on CAMO. It's a 5-star. I gave CAMO 5 stars. Really good character. Anyway, have a good one. That's all I wanted to say. Bye bye.